I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out!
Hey guys, Eric here, and today I've got a little different video for you. I have been working on beard box stuff for many days in a row and many hours every day. So I'm gonna decompress with something, and I thought it was pretty cool. Hopefully it is. I've never actually seen one in person, so we're gonna check it out, see how it goes. So a fellow collector friend of mine introduced me to these, and they're called Blockees. He knew I was into Transformers, and he's actually just recently started a YouTube channel. I will link his YouTube channel down below. His channel is pretty much all about these Blockees things. They're like model kits, but some of them have lights, and they're really detailed, as you can tell from the picture here. He knew I was into Transformers, and he introduced me to these. You can get them from the website. I'll put a link to the website down below as well, but sometimes you can find them in like Walmarts and stuff like that. I saw this Optimus Prime and I thought he looked really awesome, so I figured I would try, and we're gonna do a Blockees build. Hopefully it comes out pretty cool. Again, I've never done this before, so this will be new for me, and we're gonna check it out. He looks pretty cool, and supposedly he's got some light up portions and stuff. If this ends up being cool and you guys like this sort of thing, check out my other friend's channel that he just started. It's pretty much all dedicated to different Blockees builds and stuff right now. Yeah, so let's go on this ride together. All he said is that they're cool and they're easy to build, but like I said, I've never seen one in person before. This will be a first for me, so let's go ahead and open them up. The packaging is really cool. This looks like an old school model where you used to need glue and stuff. Hopefully, I mean, it says right on the front that you don't need glue. It looks cool. So anyway, let's go look at the instructions. Yeah, it says no brush required, no glue required, no cutters required right there on the box. Please read all instructions before using this product. Oh, this must be like the light portion. Looks like we've got some decals. Quite a lot of parts. Complete assembly. Interesting. Looks like you put the parts together, like the arms and the heads and stuff, and the crotch, and then you just assemble him. All right, cool. Let's start with the head. Head over here. Let's get this guy together. This is not the head, so let's see if we can find the pieces from the head. Let's open up these bags here. If you are really familiar with Blockees, this is probably going to be pretty cringe for you, but just keep in mind it's my first time. These are actually not very expensive. I can't remember how much he was. I think it was like 15 bucks or something, but it looks like we've got some transparent pieces here. So let's go ahead and not lose those. This just looks like the stand, so I'll open that up a little. Now, let's find the pieces of the head that we need. So, it looks like here's the back and the front of the head. In old school model fashion, I think we just pop these out and be careful not to break anything. That's the back and the front of the head, I believe. And then there should be a gray or a silver piece. It's probably here, which is his face shield. And it looks like it, yeah, it's right here. His face shield and his eyes. Very small. So let's put this together. We take his face shield and we put it, oh, there's his eyes right there. And there's his little face shield with his eyes. And then we go ahead and we put that in the back. That. And then put his front face mask on just like that. And then his head is put together. And look at that. Little baby Optimus Prime. That's his head done. And if all the pieces are like that, then it should be pretty easy. Okay, now let's move on to his right arm. piece of his hand together, and it looks pretty good. So D1 1, D1 1, D1 1, and then B1 2 and B1 1 and B1 2. Okay, this is like little joints. All right, I think it snaps just like that. And then B1 1 snaps together also right in here. Okay, and then we have a joint, which is awesome. So then this joint goes into this joint, and then his fist is right in there, just like that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now we've got a little arm. All right, let's go ahead and do the left arm. Go, and we have 2 arms. There we go, a head and 2 arms. So we are doing pretty good. So this is his body, and this has a little pull tab because I think this is where the lights and stuff come from. I don't know how to make him light up yet or anything, but we will figure that out. Okay, so we'll do that. We have 2 of these little light bulby things. I think, are they identical? Yeah, they're identical. Okay, so one goes up here like that. Ooh, oh, that lights up. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder how he turns off though. Pay attention to the insertion direction of the ball stud. Hearing a click sound indicates that the part has been correctly installed. Oh, okay, so I have to hear a click. There we go, that's the click. Okay, all right, so you do have to click it. I don't know what's making him light up. I think maybe there's something with the sensor here is what's making it light up. Either way. B13, we need 2 B13s. Here we go. Here's one. All right, just like that, and like that. That's his body. All right, it's part of his body. Let's see, F110, one of his shoulder pieces. G1, I think these are his windows. D26 and D18. Okay. All right. Everything is just kind of like snaps into place, and it's really satisfying, almost like a Lego. All right, anyway, his windows are on. Very good. G16 is another red piece. G16, just like that. Wow, look at him. That is really cool. I love it. Okay, that's his body done. Awesome. We need to assemble his crotch. And then we need to do his legs and stuff. All right, so his crotch needs D25, which is this. F111 is here. Are there 2 F111s? Okay, it looks like there's 2, but I don't see 2. Oh, I do. How did I miss this? This must have came out. Okay, so there is 2. Boom, there we go. Crotch assembled. Legs, and then his weapon, and then we're almost done. Okay, D22 is this piece. D24 is this piece. D15 is one of these. All right, that. These are his tires, just like so. Oh, we also need these. These are identical, so I don't think it matters. These are just the joint pieces that were very similar to his arms, but this time we are doing it for his legs. Put the joint together. I made a little mistake. This is supposed to go in first. There. Okay, good. All right. So this was supposed to go in first like that. And then, oops, I will get that piece. These lock into place right inside of the joint. All right. Now we have part of his leg. All right. Now the blue parts of his leg. E13 and E16 and F13. This is so like calming to me. Maybe some people would find it a little tedious dealing with these little parts, but the fact that they just so satisfyingly click together makes this so much fun. That's cool. Okay, so we got part of his leg done. No, it's not quite done yet. The back. Okay. E11, F1, F1, 14, D111, D111, all the different shades of gray and stuff. F116 and F118. F116. Some of these parts are a little small. Clicks. Again, satisfying click. I just love that. And it kind of, the parts are kind of like only, like they're keyed to go on just one way, which makes this so easy. That's so cool. Okay, so this is like his little thigh piece right there. Very cool. All right, now we got to do his back of the leg and then his foot. So this is his back of the leg right there, and then his foot. His foot, E19. And then we're gonna have to duplicate this on the other side, and then D27. That's back. Just, I think it goes, yeah, just like that. And then this. There we go. One of his legs complete. Boom. All right. Now we can do his other leg, which is pretty much identical. However, that was many pieces, so I'm gonna take it slow. All right, now what do we have left? His weapon. All right, his weapon, G15. That's the last red piece. Okay, F16 and F15. These two. All right. We still have a few pieces on here, so we're not quite done there. Okay, and okay, easy enough. Oh, this can go on one of his hands instead of one of the fists. Okay, so that's his weapon. We are missing shoulder pieces. Shoulder pieces. Oh, here's two shoulders, and then two of the pieces here. These are his smoke, or his exhaust pipes. And once again, these are keyed, so they only go one way. So I did miss something. These are little, the windshield that go over his little chest here. Oh, like the little eyebrows over his windows. Just like that. There we go. Now, I think it's time to assemble him all together. Crotch goes in, just like that. Okay. Legs. Alright. Boom. Okay. Legs. Arms. Let's get his shoulder stacks on because it doesn't look right without them. I call them shoulder stacks, like shoulder smoke stacks, but his shoulder exhaust pipes. There we go. That part's good. Head. Optimus. Okay, now before we have him in all of his glory, we need to assemble his platform. There's also an insignia. I don't know where that goes, but that's a Decepticon insignia. Is it Autobots? Oh yeah, Autobots or Decepticons. Okay. And then we have his like little splashy splash things. I guess these just kind of go wherever. I don't think it matters. He's got, oh, he got stickers and stuff. Oh, the stickers I think help decide where he is supposed to go. Yeah, because they only have stickers for like, oops, boy, no. Yeah, they only have holes for like where he's supposed to be. Okay, very cool. All right, that's one side, and the other side. I tell you what, if you are trying to get into model building, this is a cool way to do it. Okay, I think that goes like that. I have like 1 foot here, and then you have like 1 foot back here, I guess. There we go. All right. Look at him. Look at him in all of his glory. That is a sick Optimus Prime. And how do you light him up? He's got his little front windows open by shaking the body. That's how you light him up. Yeah. Okay, so he's got his little windows. His eyes are lighting up there. Super cool. Let's see how he looks with the lights off.
I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out!
Sorry, I'm not very good at the Optimus Prime voice. Peter Cullen's the man. Either way, this was a sick build. I had never seen these before. He ends up being a super cool collectible. And I love the lights and stuff like that. Again, if you want to see more of these, check out my friend's channel down below. He's got a whole channel dedicated to these Blockees, and I love them. And it's unfortunate I'm gonna have to like collect all of them now, especially the Transformers ones. They have plenty of other collabs that aren't just Transformers. However, I love Transformers. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, happy gaming, happy building, happy collecting.